On the day of the incident, the engineering shift foreman and two medium-voltage electricians, one of which we will refer to as the injured electrician, were called out to attend to the FS-110 and FS-114 loading areas. While there, it was reported that the top sump pump and FS-115's power had tripped due to a dump truck that drove over their feed cables at Central Pit Cut 8. Two electricians were tasked to restore power to the sump pump by installing and testing the new feeder cables. The pit supervisor requested cable reelers to bring two replacement feed cables to first supply power to FS-115 so that it could be moved out of the loading area to allow the team to start work on the sump pump. After installing the two feed cables, FS-115 was powered. However, the slip rings flashed due to flooding. The engineering shift foreman decided to go to Cut 8 and assess the electrical team's progress. He arrived to find that the amount of feed cable used was not enough to supply both FS-115 and the sump pump with power. They decided to use a motivator, or truck-mounted mobile power generator, to power FS-115. The MV electrician confirmed that power was restored to FS-115 and that the phase sequence was correct. The operator of FS-115 tried to start the machine, which failed to start. The MV electrician asked the injured electrician and engineering shift foreman to restart the MV circuit breaker by opening and then closing the circuit from the remote switch on the motivator. The FS-115 still failed to start. Both electricians assumed that the adapter was in phase with the cable and asked that the power be switched off so that they could change the phase direction on FS-115. To prevent similar incidents, it is essential to adhere to the I-SIT-LEB process. Identify, inspect all equipment, energy sources, isolation points, and hazards. This step would have revealed the live ring feed and avoided incorrect assumptions. Switch. Deactivate all energy sources using approved methods like opening circuit breakers. Ensure this step is documented and verified by the entire team. Isolate. Physically disconnect energy sources using approved isolation methods. This prevents unintended energy flow back into the system. Test. Verify that all energy sources are de-energized. Test for dead before starting any work. This critical safety step was missed in this incident. Lockout. Secure all isolation points with locks and tags to prevent re-energization during maintenance. Earth. Safely discharge stored energy and apply earthing to eliminate residual risks. Barricade. Clearly mark hazardous areas and set up barriers to protect the team and others from potential dangers. By rigorously following the I-SIT-LEB process, each step keeps safety as a priority and addresses hidden dangers. If this protocol had been followed, the arc flash could have been prevented.